giving us
the flags. Yes.
That's right. Meanwhile, let's bring in Sarah Sanders, White House press secretary. She joins us from our nation's capital. Sarah, good morning to you.
Good morning. You going to be watching?
Great to be with you.
Hey, Sarah, I'm sure you were watching yesterday. I'm sure you saw the president yesterday say this. Watch this.
Sad that when you think of it, Mexico is doing more for the United States as of now than Congress, and then specifically the Democrats. They have to get their act together. They have to work and get something done, because you get a tremendous problem at the border. You have people pouring in, and it means crime, it means drugs, it means so many other things.
So explain that, how Mexico is doing more for the United States at our southern border than Congress.
Well, it's real simple. The Democrats are doing absolutely nothing while the Mexicans are stepping up, working with the president to try and stop the illegal flow of immigrants coming into the country. They've taken some unprecedented action over the course of the last week, worked with the president and his team to implement these things, and we're hopeful that we'll see some of the effect of that over the coming weeks and that those numbers will start to drop. But at the same time, Democrats in Congress for the longest time refused to even acknowledge the fact there was a problem. Now we're starting to see them acknowledge there was a problem, but doing absolutely nothing to fix it, which may even be worse. Now they know there's a problem and they still do nothing. They're so focused on attacking this president and trying to beat him up because they have no message, they have no agenda, that they can't even look at the real problems we have and do anything to try to fix them.
Sarah, maybe you can expand on this. The deal, there's more troops at the border. We know there's going to be money to give these would-be illegals that are trying for asylum in our country some type of a job opportunity. They're supposed to get health care. They're supposed to get shelter in Mexico. I get it. Now, there's some talk about this third country deal that could be in the works that Mexico has to pass through their legislature, and that the president indicated it's there. Nobody else says it's really there. Can you tell us what other side deal could be coming our way?
Look, I'm not going to get ahead of President Trump or the president of Mexico in making further announcements, but we have had discussions, and you can see even in the joint statement that they released where they said that within the next 90 days further action could be announced and that we will continue those discussions. That's exactly what we're doing. That's exactly what we're talking about. And we've already got agreements on the way for other action that will help, again, solidify Mexico's commitment to stop illegal immigrants for coming across our southern border. We've seen them step up in an unprecedented way. They went from doing this process in 3 or 4 locations to border-wide, which we think will have a great deal of impact on the number of illegals coming into the country. And we're thankful that they've been willing to work with us, and we hope that that cooperation will continue and only get better moving forward.
All right, Sarah, yesterday we saw John Dean. He was testifying in front of the House Judiciary Committee. He was the ex-Nixon